Hello Capricorn, Intuitive Soul Coach here with your November 19th full Beaver Moon reading. So welcome back to my channel if you are returning, and welcome if you are new. Today we're going to take a look at what you're celebrating during this full moon cycle, what your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths are at this time. We'll get messages from Spirit along with how you've grown during this cycle, and lastly, action steps that you can take to continue on your soul's journey. All right, and just a friendly reminder, this is a general reading for the collective energy of Capricorn, so please do take what resonates and leave the rest behind. And if you are interested in signing up for a personal reading or even entering into the free monthly reading giveaway, you can find both of those links in the description box below. All right, so we're going to dive into your reading here, Capricorn. And right out of the Moonology deck, we do get Speak Your World into Being, first quarter moon in Gemini. So even though we're in Scorpio season here, you could be embodying the energies of Gemini or even Leo. So I love this for you. Maybe you have those placements in your chart, but it says speak your world into being, and then we have go wild. So a lot of you, especially if you've held back in a certain area of your life, you're speaking what's on your mind and you're taking action. I really love this for you. Beautiful energy starting off. We're going to dive in and take a look at what you're celebrating. What are you celebrating? Let's take a look here. The Empress. Whoa, way to start off heavy and strong. The Empress energy is you bringing life to a situation. Maybe some of you are celebrating a pregnancy. For others of you, you're celebrating birthing new creation into the world, whatever this looks like to you. Maybe it's a project. The Empress does embody the energy of self-love as well. She's maternal protection. She's full of creativity. So a lot of you are starting a creative new venture. Maybe you're writing a book. Maybe you are expressing yourself through art. Maybe you've decided to go back to school or do something more creative. Go on the creative path. Let's dive in and get another look at what this is. I feel like a lot of you are feeling your worth at this time. The Empress enjoys really her cup overflowing because she takes care of herself and nurtures herself first, and then her cup overflows into the universe here. So I feel like a lot of you are feeling a lot of gratitude at this time, and you're definitely working on bringing something to life. I like this. We have the Two of Pentacles. This is about you juggling up things at this time, but I feel like because it's in your celebratory position, I don't feel like it's too much to handle with the Two of Pentacles. This is you balancing, juggling, balancing your work and play, I would say. It could be you're working a normal 9 to 5 or 8 to 5 job, and then on the side you're trying to build up a side business that will be quite productive, quite exciting, but also quite stable in the long run here. And we do have the Page of Pentacles, so I feel like you will receive some sort of news with the page here, something you've been patiently waiting on to communicate to others. So for you, I feel like this is something, getting a project or a relationship or something off the ground. I feel like you are finally releasing news because, again, speak your world into being and going wild. I feel like this could be news that you are presenting to others at this time. It may be news you're receiving as well, but it's regarding financial or a physical opportunity. It can be a message about some sort of financial win, something you're investing your time and energy into as well. It may have to do with some sort of skills and training, or even something sporty as well. They're showing me actually running shoes. So maybe you are entering into a marathon or been practicing for a running marathon. Please take that as it resonates. But the Page of Pentacles is coming in with some good news. And I feel like whatever this news is, whether it's outgoing, external, or something you are presenting to the world, it's going to bring a lot of excitement, especially with this Empress energy. A lot of people will gravitate towards you. And I feel like a lot of people will go wild. So maybe you are telling people you're pregnant. Maybe you're telling people that you have a new career or passion project that's going to build your own business here. I love this energy for you because I feel like you may have been juggling this for a while, but now you're ready to kind of come out of the closet with this news. All right, let's take a look and see what your untapped spiritual gifts and greatest strengths are. Yeah, to take on an adventure, to take on a risk, okay? So especially for those of you that have been really focused internally, maybe even a little bit introvert regarding whatever this is, not telling anybody what it was that you were doing, or if you've been working on your health or working on something more uplifting to you here, I feel like you are willing to go on a new course of your life with the Page of Wands. The Page of Wands also can be an energy of children as well, but it's getting, again, something off the ground, almost with like that childlike enthusiasm here. You're receiving good news, but I feel like for your untapped spiritual gift, this is you really diving into something that maybe you've been working on for a while, but you getting it off the ground and it being quite successful. I like this. Let's take a look at your greatest strength at this time. Something's definitely up in the air. I'm thinking of like a hot air balloon. It sits on the ground for a while until everybody's ready. I feel like you're finally in that hot air balloon and you're in takeoff mode. And I feel like finally people are looking up, you know, they're on the ground here looking up at the balloon taking off and you're in it. And I feel like it's quite exciting. Greatest strength, Seven of Wands, breaking free from conformity, from restrictions, from that which that holds you back. Seven of Wands is you looking a challenge in the eye here, Capricorn, and saying, you know what? Challenge accepted. Whether this is, again, a new project, maybe it's a weight goal, maybe it's a health or a fitness goal for a lot of you. I feel like I'm getting strong fitness vibes coming in here, and I feel like you're manifesting or creating something. For others of you, this is you living life on your terms, you having the upper hand, especially in the past if you felt like people attacked you based on your appearance or based on what it is that you do for a living. Whatever this is, you made amends with the reasoning or the lessons behind it. Now you're stepping into a new version of yourself and you're not letting any of that fear or sabotage hold you back any longer, and you're moving forward in a new direction. I feel like you'll surprise a lot of people here. I like this because in your greatest strength category, you can see that he's breaking these bars. So beautiful card to have as your strength. Now let's get a few messages here, Capricorn, from Spirit. Spirit, what do you have for Capricorn during this full moon energy, November 19th? I really, really like this for you. I feel like this is something very empowering. We do have embrace the moment. We have listen. We're just going to get a couple more here before we clarify. And one went flying. One moment, Capricorn. Okay, we do have breathe, which makes sense if you have been juggling, trying to get something off the ground for some time. And lastly, wrong deck. Let's get one more card from Spirit. Thank you. And we have, again, take a moment. So there's a little bit of a theme here. And the theme here, we have, again, take a moment, embrace the moment, listen, breathe, and take a moment. So, wow, it's almost like the same four cards. Spirit is giving you the same message here. It says, embrace this day, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you are changing your energy. You most certainly are. You are changing your energy in a huge way, and you're balancing it up right now. Listen, you have to be willing to listen if you want to really understand someone. Now is not the time to be offering advice, but to be a compassionate listener. To listen fully and intently means to pay attention, not to just what's said, but to what lies beneath the words. This is all about listening to your own intuition, and I feel like you're getting a lot of creative hits and a lot of creative ideas. So make sure that life isn't so busy or so hectic with that Two of Pentacles, trying to juggle everything up, that you're missing the signs and synchronicities, because you are, I feel like you're speaking again with this Gemini energy, your world into being here. So be careful what it is that you are thinking, creating, and manifesting. Breathe. Take a breath. The breath is a vital bridge between your body and soul. So a lot of you, again, are running around, really trying to balance up a lot, juggle up a lot in your time. But I feel like you will be releasing some sort of news again. And I feel like it'll slow you down, help in a positive way. This can also be you needing to maybe even meditate a little bit more or take steps that allow you to focus on your breath work. And next here we have take a moment. It says, don't rush into any huge decisions. Before this important decision is made, take a moment to pause and quiet your mind. Yes, that is the theme here, quieting your mind. So a lot of you, I feel like, for example, what they're showing me is, let's say you have a YouTube channel and you're really excited to get something posted on a certain date. Maybe you want to post a big event, but you're not quite ready, not quite prepared. This is saying make sure you have all of your ducks in a row before you come out with something. I feel like the crowd, again, will go wild. There's a lot of excitement in this area of this energy. But again, do make sure that all of your I's are dotted, dotted, and your T's are crossed, so to speak, and all your ducks are in a row, because I feel like something really big is taking place here. And you don't want to look back on it thinking, oh, I should have did that, or there's a misprint in this word here, or whatever this is. Just double check, be a little bit detail oriented. And if you are not ready, don't wait forever, but don't push something that's ready before the timeline here. So take a moment to just pause, reflect, meditate, and then move forward. Even if it's only a few hours, even if it's, just a day break, take a little bit of time. And I feel like whatever this news is coming in here, I'm actually seeing somebody having a sigh of relief. Maybe you're working really hard on a project at work. Maybe you are hosting a family event or a gathering here. This can be you planning a trip or even going on a vacation. Whatever this is, there is a little bit of a sigh of relief due to the hustle and bustle of trying to get a lot of things done at this time. All right, let's take a look here and see how you have grown. Capricorn, how have you grown during this full moon cycle? Queen of Swords, I love it. You've set healthy boundaries, healthier boundaries, even if it's little by little. The Queen of Swords energy shows up, and I feel like this is you communicating, you speaking your truth. The Queen of Swords tells it like it is, and sometimes she can come off as a little bit brash, a little bit blunt, sometimes even opinionated, but that's the Queen of Swords. But she's based on integrity and honesty. And I feel like she's very intelligent, and this is you. I feel like you may be speaking. They are giving me throat chakra energy here. So some of you may be speaking for a career or a job or online here, where it's putting you a little bit in the spotlight, but I feel like this is good for you. So you've grown by speaking up more and setting healthy boundaries for yourself and others. Let's take a look and see how else Capricorn has grown during this full moon. Oh, I love it. Yep. Anything that you are feeling caged in. Okay. They're giving me, what song is that, Spirit? Just Another Rat in the Cage. I'm not sure the whole lyrics of that song, but if Rat in the Cage, I feel like maybe if you just listen to that, or maybe the lyrics resonate with your energy here. But the Eight of Swords is breaking free from the cage. Again, non-conforming. You're not trapped any longer in a situation that maybe you felt trapped in. Maybe you had to say yes to hosting a get-together at your house and you really didn't want to. Maybe you set some healthy boundaries and you said, nope, you know what, not this year. I'm not doing it. Or whatever kind of backed you up into a corner in the past, you're not going for it this year. And that's where this card comes from. You're breaking free from those bars. You're saying, nope, not now, not ever. I'm not going to stay stuck in that energy. So kudos to you here, Capricorn. You've come a long way and you're freeing yourself from a situation, releasing yourself. And this could be even internal thinking. Maybe this is a limiting belief or fear or blockages. Whatever this is for you, you've actually grown quite beautifully by setting yourself free. A beautiful uncaging. Oh, I love that. All right. And lastly here, we're going to take a look at action steps that you can take to continue growing on your soul's journey. So what I recommend at this time is maybe even journal this question here coming through. Maybe pause the video and really think of this answer from your soul. Okay, so we two cards, one that flipped over and one that flew out. And the first question for you here, Capricorn, is, am I letting fear stop me? I don't feel like you are, but maybe some of you are still a little bit held back by some small, they're just showing me literally a hair. So it could be just some little entanglement, not anything huge, nothing that you can't break free from here. But it says, are you experiencing a mountain of fear right now? Are you stalling, freezing, or giving up? The juicy secret is that you are the boss of your own fear. You are unstoppable, but it's up to you to see that by taking action. Your soul action, Capricorn, is this. Today, be brave and do it scared. Choose one fear and move through it. You are in need of a hero, so that is who you will become. Wow, you're going to save yourself. You're going to be your own hero in this story, especially with the beautiful uncaging. I love that. I think I'm going to title your video that here, a beautiful uncaging, especially with the Leo. You're going wild. You're going to surprise people and knock their socks off because it's something you've never done before. Maybe it's standing up for yourself. Maybe it's speaking your truth, whatever this is here. And next we have, how can I be more flexible right now? What are you trying to control? Maybe it's time to let go. Let love move through you today and trust the outcome will be in your highest good. Your soul action, Capricorn, is this. Remind yourself all day long that you are safe, that life is happening for you, and that you are not alone. Then do some yoga. Amen to that. Do some yoga, get stretching, go for a walk. I am seeing somebody again with running shoes on. So maybe you are a walker or a runner. Maybe you have been wanting to incorporate more of that into your life. If you have wanted to, this is a sign saying, yes, go for it. And lastly here, we are going to look to the angels to get additional action steps that you can take to continue on your journey. All right, what do we have here, angels? We have quite a few that are reversed, or excuse me, upside down, so I do apologize. What do we have here, angels, for Capricorn regarding action steps that they can take to continue on their journey? We do have shield yourself, so we're just going to pull a few of these before we read them. We have, if you get nervous, focus on service. We have release, makes sense. You're definitely releasing. And one more, please, Spirit. Thank you. Have you asked your angels for help? Okay, so we have shield yourself. This is putting up that mental shield. Maybe it's a emotional shield of toxic people. Maybe it's family members. Maybe it's people that you can't necessarily avoid. Maybe you work with them, whoever they are. Maybe it's the negative naysayers that are commenting on, you know, a channel or a blog or whatever this is for you. Putting up that shield and not letting it affect your energy. It says protect yourself from harsh or fear-based energies by envisioning a cocoon of healing light surrounding you. Absolutely. Not your circus, not your monkeys. Don't let somebody else's energy come in and affect you, Capricorn, in a negative way. Have you asked your angels with help? The angels want to come in and help you, but you need to ask. They sometimes, you know, they don't just show up. Sometimes they do, but I feel like if this is a situation, you can call upon your angels for help. It says they do want your permission before they intervene because of your free will choices here. We have release. Work with Archangel Michael to let go of what no longer serves you or your purpose. You most certainly are at this time. You're stepping into your power, and I feel like you do want to release anything that is holding you back at this time. So release and surrender. And I feel like that's a piece of speaking your world into being and going wild. And lastly, if you get nervous, focus on service. Put your entire intention on answering the question, how can I make the world a better place? And the law of attraction will automatically take care of your needs. So a lot of you, maybe even in the service industry, maybe you do focus on servicing others, but make sure you put oil in your own vehicle as well. And what that means is the vehicle being your body. Make sure you are putting the right things into your body to keep that energy going and keep the momentum going. And those are action steps, Capricorn, that you can take to continue on your soul's journey. All right, that is what I have for you. I hope it resonates. If so, please hit that thumbs up button. It helps get the divine channeled messages out there to those that need it. Feel free to hit the notification bell and comment or subscribe if you haven't already. And Capricorn, I'm sending you all out of a lot of love, light, and abundance. Till next week.